Who's got that cute little chicken butt I want to grab on all day long, Bubba? Let me touch that cute little feathered behind of yours, boy. Give it to me. Give it to me, son. I almost had him. That's Mike. Come on, buddy. Tony, is that Mike? Where old Tony? Tony lets me do it. Tony lets me touch him, but you don't. You come with me, Tone. We got business to take care of. Official business. Biriba gang. This Biriba is ripened unevenly. Me and Tony are gonna go analyze the situation. I'll flip the camera around real quick. I got Tony on deck. I got my special shirt for my business. Angel's gonna come and we're gonna do a pre-recorded video of harvesting the fruit. But I wanted to bring Tony over to show him this fruit. He's never seen one. I don't think he has. Look at them big old yellow legs. I got a fruit that'll match your legs, brother. It's got a nasty spot, but when we cut into it, we'll see about it. I'm gonna eat that on camera in a little bit. It's only got one little nasty spot, and it's a decent sized fruit. It's in a pot. I think it's gonna be good. It's definitely gonna be good. I know it's gonna be good. You eat them when they're like that. Well, let's set him down. He sees it. He's looking at it. Boom, he pecked it. He's not stupid, all right? My chicken ain't dumb. He knows we're here to eat this fruit together and that we're bonded by this love of rare fruit and that you're part of this experience. Tell him, Tony, right? Isn't that what you're thinking? You gonna fertilize this thing? Come back. Yeah, so my friend should be here any minute and we're gonna harvest it. It does have a black spot and probably some ants on it, but I don't care. I'll eat the ants. It can burn my throat. Let's smell it. I can't smell it at all, but that's on a pot. Here's some cuttings we took the other day of some variegated grumachama cuttings I'm trying to root. Don't you think that's rather cool? And then look, that's a brain coral I got from a friend a long time ago. Someone's brain that turned into coral. It's what happens when you go to the beach too much and you try to surf all the time. These kids get their brain turned to coral. And I got one of their brains on display. You got something you want to break over here, Tony? Yeah, here's some. Good question. Good question. I forget the variety on this, but it's a cocktail tree. And there's one there that's pushing. But they need more sunlight than what they have. This is not enough sunlight. This one probably failed. I don't even remember the variety on this. But it's on the video. I probably wrote it on the pot. But those are pushing. I don't have a lot of faith in them being strong grafts. Anyway. Come here. I want to hug you, Tony. This one looks really cool, this seedling. It looks like it could be a hybrid between like Sabra and ESLQ or something. Looks almost like a hybrid. Like a Sabra something. Who knows? Could just be a cool looking seedling. Yeah, who knows? I pull them aside when they look cool, and then sometimes years later it's rewarding. And then sometimes you're just like, oh, it's the same. It ain't no different. That's you again, Tone? Come here, let me touch you. Come here. You're trapped. Come here. You're trapped. He's got me walking in circles. Ah! He's funny. I love the little noises they make. He's taking us on a tour. It's so bright outside and hot. What are you stopping for? Because you want a hug? Boy, give me that hug. What if I asked you for that hug again? Give me that hug, boy. He's training me to walk in circles. I'm training him to give out my hugs. He's angry. He gets mad at me. We're going to sit down together. I got him. Put my camera on my foot. And I hold him here on my lap. He's trapped. You're not going nowhere. You're my new friend. I wanna hug him and kiss him, and I will love him. He is my new friend. Yeah, you're getting that beak coming. This thing on his head, this thing. It's like a ball. He is the stuff. He is intense, chicken style. That's his nose hitting the camera. Listen. He's like, let me go already. He knows that I have much love for him, so he just stay here and chill. He likes the way the camera looks. He's like looking at himself for sure. He's gonna peck my eyeball out. He's like, is it safe to run yet, or am I gonna get attacked by this freak that's holding me, that's raised me and gives me my food? You gonna get attacked again? Give me my hugs. You want my hugs, and I got my hugs. I'm trying to train at least one of them to be nice, cause they're, oh, pit bull. He's my pit bull chicken. Go out there and get him, boy. Yeah. Who's daddy's favorite? Not you. Your second favorite. All right. Maybe one of my favorites. Yeah, he's really red. He's very red. He's out of here. Yeah, he does. He's the reddest. He's the reddest of the bunch. He ran off. And then who's this chasing him? Block party. So we're waiting on Angel to get here. Once Angel gets here, we're gonna film a video harvesting that Biriba fruit, and I'm gonna tell you all about the tree, everything I know. I'll try to set it all forth into detail. Let's check out my other chicken, Billy. Let's see what she's doing. This is all very important to the fruit. Now, let's go through all the names again. You got Highly Docile. She's the white chicken. She's very large. That's Tiger Queen. She's a standoffish girl. Big girl, too. She doesn't like me. That's Quicksilver. He's a good boy. You got Smyrna under there, hiding her head. Then you got Dark Mulberry. She's a real sweetheart. Real sweetheart. And then that chicken, I don't know her name. I think her name is Twin, because there's one that looks just like her. That's her twin. Oh, and there's one more back in the very back you can't see. Now, we're going to get into letting Billy out. Billy is a star chicken around here. She's been rehabilitated. She was sick, and she's almost 100% better. Her ear's swollen on that side. Let's see if she comes out. She's very standoffish from other chickens, but she likes people. She's been cast aside now that she's on the rebound. I'm gonna pick her up. I'm gonna pick her up. She makes cool noises. She does. Yes. Oh, go, 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 go. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. She's heavy. She's getting heavy. She's getting heavy. She's gaining weight. She's gaining weight. She's gaining weight. We'll go take her over by the Biriba one last time, and then we'll shut this down. She's gaining weight back, and she likes to ride on my hand. See how she rides on my hand? Look. Wait a second. You're not allowed to jump yet. You gotta hold my hand, baby. Hold my hand. She's all over the place. She's riding. All right. Okay, hun bun. Hold on daddy's hand. Hold on to daddy's hand. All right. She knows she's made it to her destination. Okay. There you go. Look. There's a Biriba. You ever seen one? We're gonna peck at it. Get that rotten spot, would you? Get it, buddy. Get on down there. Yeah, that's not the pretty side of the fruit. But that little section of it ripened up before the rest, so it's got a black spot. And there's a bunch of others that have set on the tree. I'll show you some here. These are just flowers. It's flowering. I'll have to bring it into the greenhouse when it gets cold. The first time it goes into like the 50s, I'll start to worry about moving it. 40s for sure, just to keep it happy. But I'll get another 5 or 6 fruits off of this in the winter if all goes well. They set though, this thing, man. That's the difference between my Biriba and your Biriba. Mine sets a bunch of fruit, and yours doesn't probably set a bunch of fruit. And mine's fruiting in a pot. You don't normally see that. Okay? You understand? That's what sets mine apart from yours. You might have one, but you're in some country where it grows, or some region where it grows just fine. I'm growing where it's cold, and not a lot of people got them. And then mine set a bunch of fruit. Yours don't do that. Not that I'm aware of. There was more fruit on it, but I tore a couple off by accident. It's the variety though. It's not because I'm like good at growing these. This is a good variety that makes a lot of fruit. There's another one on here somewhere that's decent size, and I'm just having trouble finding it. Or maybe it rotted off. Sometimes the fruits will just rot off. Watch out, you freak. Let me see. There was another one on here. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, it looks like it rotted maybe. There it was. Pull it off. You get that a lot of times where they set and then they'll turn black on you. But that don't matter. I still got a bunch of flowers. These was. Get off of me. Still on me. Wish my chicken would eat you. Let's see if there's anything underneath this barrel. Anything under there, chicken? I'm tempted to start planting these out. I probably should pull them out of this anyway, but these are, let me pull these out and show you these. I'm gonna make a little area for them. These are Eugenia sulcata, which is a rare Eugenia. It's like a pitanga, but more rare. There's one there. I'm gonna pull these weeds there. I'm gonna make a little patch for them over here, and I might start to plant some out. They're just not happy. Too much water, I think, the way I've been growing them. We probably need some fertilizer. I kept them real wet. One here. These are like 3 years old at least. They're about 3 years old. They're slow growing. I'm trying to get them in more sunlight. I don't think the cold will affect them, but I kept a bunch of these for myself to try to propagate. And these are just about flowering size. So I'm trying to pull these out into more sunlight. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Angel should be here like any minute. Oh, these are so saturated. I feel like the soil, maybe the soil they're in is no good too. Definitely needs some fertilizer. Get out my way, you silly chicken. Why don't you learn how to carry some pots? Look at this. The mud that they're in, like a mud. Looking good. We're waiting on you. That black spot's waiting on you. Flies are getting it before me. Some of them are stunted. These things are saturated. They weigh like 10 pounds each at least, the pots. Yeah, I kept them too wet for sure. But they're strong. They strong. No, they're not for sale, Cameron. Not yet. I'm waiting for them to fruit. I was selling them years ago, and then I ran out, and now it's hard to import them anymore. So I have to wait for them to fruit, and then maybe I can get some seeds going. But I kept these for the fruit. And then I'll try to root some cuttings sometime. But these are just about ready to fruit any day now. Well, not any day. Give me another year, right? A couple years. There she goes. She found the worms. She's tearing the worms up underneath the pot. That's what I figured you'd do. She's handy to have around. If you can get a chicken that you've raised up and trained to be docile and take with you, she is your best resource if you're trying to kill bugs on the path. You're pulling pots all day, and she's going to be right there with you to destroy that worm, that stupid worm. Get him. He's like a snake. Get him. There's another one. Get him. Teach him who's boss, that dumb old worm. Get him. Gobbled him. She got him. She's my worm consumption specialist. She's up in that mud, boy. She's off-roading. She's mudding. What'd you find? Another one. She got her one. You can't see the action. It's really good. They're good at hiding the action. See, I don't see a lot of roots poking through the bottom on these, which tells me they'll live where it's wet, but they don't want that wet. They want good drainage. And they definitely want more sunlight than what they've been provided in this growing situation. She's on a wormathon. There's a beast right there. That's one of the nicer ones there, I'd say. And it's supposed to be somewhere in between like a Grumachama and a Pitanga. Eugenia Solcata. Here's the last one. We're going to count them up. We're going to count them up, buddy. 13 viewers. I bet you I got one for each of you. We'll send them to you on PayPal. $1,000 per leaf. 3 plus 3 plus 3. That's 12. Plus 2, 15. I got 15 of them. Angel just pulled up. All right. I'm going to do my makeup. Go inside and make sure all my blemishes are covered. I'm going to get Billy's makeup done. She's going to be on this video as well. We're going to cut right into this fruit, talk about it, and it's just going to be wonderful. Do you have any of those kiddie pools? Yeah, no, good question. Some of them do have water in them where there's no holes. Like that one, for instance, there's water filled up in that one. This one does have holes. I poked holes in that one. Yeah, and you poke holes, and then you fill it with like peat moss and leaves or something, and the roots will grow right into it. All right, Angel's here. We're going to film this video, y'all. I'm going to be right back. It's pre-recorded, dog.